It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Number 22 will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. 2 pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Striding in, number 25. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Almora. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Sandberg. Hayward looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Chop this one right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Hard hit ball to second, and there's out number 2. Standing in, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lined into right, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Russell's got it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Yanks. Here's Addison Russell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ruth is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope, and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Sandberg has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Chopped weakly to the left. Boggs has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Again, another foul ball. 0-2 pitch to Jr. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, number 25.
Yeah, Matt,
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Into the box, Sandberg. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Sandberg blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Waiting on it is Almora.
And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0. So digging in now, Ken Griffey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he puts it away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 25 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a screwball that misses. And that'll even the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Luke Farrell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out. Standing in now, number 25.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Into the box now, Sandberg, line towards center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Cal Ripken. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant's got it, and there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH. Tony Gwynn earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's a foul ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop up. Contreras is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And now a pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Ground ball left side. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as and that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Babe Ruth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! The Babe with a 2-run home run. As this lead got even wider.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Griffey Jr., as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. number 25. Will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Foul ball.
Here it comes, 0-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, Sandberg, line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Addison Russell. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ian Happ goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Hayward ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Ken Griffey.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit well again, down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
High in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right.
Looking up is Contreras.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Number 25 will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Sandberg. He's running. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Coming to the plate again, Cal Ripken, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our Show Track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Lined into right, a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. This is pulled into right. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 25 onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Mike Montgomery enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone, a home run.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, number 25. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Almora is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to... Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2, and he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as this side is retired. So add one more name to. Settling in now, Ken Griffey, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone.
Well, the ball's been flying, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. In now, number 25. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
Stepping in now, Sandberg, as it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Cal Ripken. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr., and he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he rips it on the ground to second. And it's in time at first, and finally at long. Here's Addison Russell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming